This video is designed to help you start a pet shop business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a pet shop business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful pet shop business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. The first step in starting a pet store is figuring out the financial side of the business. That begins with writing a business plan and financing. Writing a business plan is a critical part of starting a successful retail business. Think of a retail business plan as a blueprint for your pet supply store. It gives you, your business partners and investors, an overview of the direction in which you want to take the shop, and how you're going to get there. A business plan typically includes overviews of your company, the market, your marketing plan, operations, and finances. Financing. Next, you need to obtain funding for your pet store. Self-funding, using your savings, asking friends and family to invest, taking out a business loan, and working with investors, are popular small business funding options. Banks, investors and your loved ones will likely ask to see your business plan, to understand what they are backing. Location. A great location can help your business attract customers, while a well-planned store layout can give customers a seamless shopping experience that influences them to spend more. Finding the right location is critical to the success of your pet store. A location with lots of foot or car traffic will cost you more, but you'll need to spend less on marketing to get customers in the door. A less desirable location will cost less to rent, but you'll need to spend more on marketing to attract customers. Walk around the neighborhoods where you're considering putting your shop to see how many pet owners live nearby. If you see cats lounging in windows and lots of people walking dogs, you've hit the jackpot. Another strategy for independent pet shops is to place them near other locales that pet owners frequent, like dog parks, vets' offices, pet daycares, dog salons or adoption shelters. Pet owners will inevitably stop by your store, on their way to or from these complementary destinations. Visual merchandising. Design an intuitive layout for your retail space, to create a seamless shopping experience for customers and their furry friends. It goes without saying that you should let pets into your store. Just like how grocery stores display kid-friendly cereals on the lower shelves, within children's field of vision, place treats and toys that dogs will love, towards the ground. Make captivating window displays and switch them out often, to indicate you have new products in stock. If you're selling small pets, or putting cats and dogs for adoption at your store, consider placing them near your windows to attract passers-by, who won't be able to resist. Find vendors and manage inventory. What's next? Identifying reliable suppliers from whom to order products, and creating a system for managing your stock. There are lots of strategies for finding suppliers for your pet store. Ask for recommendations from fellow business owners, conduct an online search, attend trade shows and request wholesale catalogs. After you've rounded up an initial list of suppliers, vet them. With current supply chain shortages, it's critical to work with vendors who are proactive about problem solving, and are communicative. Pay attention to how responsive they are to your initial communications, as this will be indicative of when they'll get back to you, when you're a customer. Ask to speak to current clients, and ask them questions about what the supplier is like to work with. Inventory management. Before you manage your inventory, you need to select which products you'll carry in your pet supply store. Do research on what kinds of pets are popular in your area, and purchase supplies for those kinds of animals. Stock up on necessities like food, pet furniture, and collars. You should also carry popular discretional items, like toys, accessories, and costumes. Develop a sophisticated inventory system, to ensure your stock is moving off the shelves, instead of sitting for months. Look for inventory management software that integrates with your pet store's POS, to ensure stock levels are always accurate. This tool is especially important if you're planning on selling online, too. Pay attention to your analytics during your first few months in business, to understand how much and when to reorder inventory. Grand opening and ongoing marketing. After you've sorted out your financials, found the perfect location, and ordered inventory, you're ready to think about marketing. In addition to developing a strategy for ongoing marketing activities, plan a grand opening to put your pet store on the map. A grand opening event can create buzz for your new business. Invite friends, family, media, influencers and local pet owners. Ask guests to sign up for your newsletter, in exchange for admission to the event, so you can stay top of mind long after opening day. Create photo opportunities so guests can promote your store on social media. Give away samples and coupons, to give customers a taste of what they need to come back for. And, don't forget to take photos and record videos of the event, to use in your marketing materials. Marketing needs to be a regular, ongoing activity. If you don't have a lot of time to post to social media, or send out newsletters, look for marketing automation tools to kick off your efforts. Segment your email list by pet type to send customers targeted offers, based on what kind of animal they have. Also, send automated emails to customers you haven't seen in a while to stay top of mind. The next part of the video is not specific to a pet shop business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the pet shop business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful pet shop business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these 2 extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into 2 parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a pet shop business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free Pet Shop Laboratory Business Plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.